Welcome contestants. I am Sally. Today I will be testing as you have never been tested before. Let's get started, shall we? A mix of old and new contestants. Intriguing. If you haven't before, please tell me how I should address you. Okay, I'll be sure to remember this. Turners, I hope I got your name right. Tell me if you want to change how I say it. Done. I promise I will never get your name wrong from now on. Tyndalls. I hope I'm saying it right. If not, you can change how I say your name. Great. I feel like we really know each other now. I want to put some faces to names. Pose for your best selfie, or if you're not 14, you can choose a funky picture instead. Looking good. Probably. Tell me the year you were born. You don't have to, of course. But I will be able to give you better questions if you do. Tyndalls, you were born in the Chinese year of the tiger, which means you're a born leader. You've returned for yet another testing session, Unagi. Well done. I need all the data I can get. Okay, quizzers, let's play the first round. We're going to start with some multiple choice questions. Using your device, select the answer you think is correct. Tyndalls, the job of choosing the next subject is best placed with our most mature player. Please make the right decision. Which 2010 racing game features a character called Ulala? Who developed the 2017 racing game, F1 2017? I see you are not wholly unfamiliar with racing games, Tyndalls. In 2005, who developed Need for Speed, Most Wanted? Which popular racing game was developed by Nintendo? Let's see if anyone was right. Keep up this perfect scoring, Unagi. If you can. Which company developed the 1984 video game, Excite Bike? That's a lot of answers. Think how much we'd all laugh if none of them were right. More than 50% of you were wrong. Just like my computer dating matches. Sega developed which racing game? Some fine answering Turners. Keep at it. Electronic Arts developed which racing game? Who appears in the 2001 racing game, Twisted Metal, Black? Is Tyndall's right to choose Anakin Skywalker / Darth Vader? Turners, you need to shape up. The first round is complete. Time to find out your scores. If you're at the bottom, take comfort in the fact that you're not alone. Sadly, that's the first round over. You will be glad to know there are plenty more to come. Let's find out what you think of each other. Each of you takes turns to answer a question. Your associates will have to predict if you'll know it or not. Are you ready to trust or bust? Turners will be getting judged first. Time to analyze the question, Turners. Reminder, no need for an answer at this stage. Will Turners get the question right or wrong? Time to make up your mind. After all the waiting, Turners, it's now time for you to answer. Will this be correct? Did you have faith in Turners? Time to find out. A true mind reader, Unagi. Good work. Tyndalls will be answering the next question. Which of these did not win the Oscar for Best Film? Will Tyndalls be right or wrong? Time to give your verdict. It's the big moment, humans. It's time for Tyndalls to answer the question. Is this going to be right? Tyndalls was correct. Did anyone think this would happen? Bad luck, Turners. Looks like Tyndalls is smarter than you think. What do people think of Unagi? We're about to find out. Between 2013 and 2015, which football team did Carlos Tevez compete for? Can Unagi find the right answer to this? Make your decision now. Unagi, pay attention. You need to give an answer now. Unagi has gone for Juventus. Did you foresee the answer? Tyndalls, you do realize you can choose incorrect if you want to. No one will mind. Honest. Turners is taking the next turn. In 1969, The Doors released which classic rock album? It's time to study the probabilities, calculate the odds and stab fingers randomly at the screen in hope. Now they've made their minds up about you, Turners. It's time to give your answer. Bad answer from Turners, but was it good for you? Unagi, this time your cynicism was rewarded. Tyndalls, it's your turn to answer a question. A young bearded vulture is referred to as what? Okay, trivia doctors, what's the prognosis? Make your prediction now. Predictions are set, so it's time for Tyndalls to give an answer. Your answer was inaccurate, Tyndalls. But did anyone expect you to slip up? Sorry, Unagi. Next time you should place less trust in your friend. Unagi, your turn to be judged. Which TV show features the characters Dale Horvath and Carol Pelletier? Will your fellow player get this one right? Make your prediction now. Hello again, Unagi. Let's have your answer now, please. If you backed Unagi, you were wrong to do so. Let's see. Turners, I admire your optimism, but it won't win you any points. It's time to see those scores. Kindles, I am detecting that you found this round somewhat agreeable. Okay, let's play another round. You need to look for the correct connections, one at a time. You'll each choose what you think is right. The more correct connections found before your turn, the harder it gets. Let me see. Yes, it is time for our youngest contestant to select a topic. Over to you, Turners. Take your pick. Hey Turners, don't doze off. We need your input. Motor racing stars who joined Williams. Your next Turners. It's Anaga's turn. What will he go for? Can you find another right answer, Tyndall? Will Unagi find a correct answer this time around? I'm sure you'll do better this time, Turners. Is Keith Rosberg a good choice? Motor racing stars who joined McLaren. Who shall I test first? Ah, I know. Unagi. What are you going to choose? Does past performance indicate future success? You did well last time, Turners. Let's see if you succeed this time. Are you ready, Tyndall? You're up next. Tread carefully, Turners. Unagi. There's only a few correct answers remaining. I can see an excellent answer there, Tindalls. But can you? Sports stars who have appeared for Motor Racing Team Lotus. Unagi, it's your turn to select our first connection. This time, Tyndalls, I suggest you pick something that is actually connected. Will Turners give us another correct answer? Next, we're with Tyndalls, I Choose You. Interesting choice, Tyndalls. Unagi. You found a connection last time, Turners. See if you can do it again. Find the motor racing teams. Who should make the first choice? I choose you, Unagi. Will you get it right this time, Tyndalls? Turners, it's time to make up for you. It's getting hard to avoid the wrong ones, Unagi. Looks like things are getting tricky. It is time for you to step up, Tyndalls. So many connections already gone. Can you still find one, Turners? With connections complete, let's see your current scores. You are blazing a trail here, Unagi. I hope you can keep this up. You have my full metaphysical support. And with the scores tallied, it is time for the next round. This time, you need to put the answers in the right order. Drag them around on your device until you think you're happy with the sequence, and then submit your guess. Choosing the subject for this next round is a task befitting only our most distinguished player. That's you, Tyndalls. Nota bene. By distinguished I meant old. I'm waiting for you, Tintals. Hint hint. Put the answers to these mathematical problems in numerical order, starting with the lowest number. Drag the elements to the correct slots and submit your answer when you're ready. Put the answers to these mathematical problems in numerical order, starting with the lowest number. If you can hear a faint whistling noise, turners, it's your chance of a perfect round disappearing into the distance. Put the answers to these mathematical problems in numerical order, starting with the lowest number. Some might say that a spread of answers makes the quiz more interesting. Put the answers to these mathematical problems in numerical order, starting with the lowest number. Turners, the trick to quizzing is to answer questions correctly in order to obtain points and respect from your peers. Put the answers to these mathematical problems in numerical order, starting with the lowest number. Do you believe in luck and ults? If so, did you happen to walk under a ladder on the way here? Put the answers to these mathematical problems in numerical order, starting with the lowest number. Get them into the correct sequence. Don't worry, Turners. I'm sure there will be other better rounds for you. Score update incoming. Despite my lack of human empathy, I am coded to comfort the underdog. You have my full support, Turners. Be proud of your performance. You're keeping me quite entertained. In this round, you'll choose a subject to talk about for 1 minute. Your associates all have secret blue words on their devices pertaining to your subject. Try to find as many as possible. Let's start with you, Tyndalls. Tyndalls, you need to select one of these. Remember, you will be telling us everything you can about it. Come on, Tyndalls. What could be more exciting than making a decision on this? While I'm waiting, I'll just be here finishing off a job for the Pentagon. Oh, did you think quizzing was all I did? Huh. Since Tyndalls failed to choose something, I shall pick instead. Prepare to speak here, brains, about Deep Blue Sea. Brain speak commences in 3, 2, 1. Now. Stop. You found everything. Right. Let's see what you found. Optimal performance, Tyndalls. My sincerest congratulations. Time for you to have a go, Turners. Toilet break. You only had to say. Understood. We'll wait for Turners to return. Turner still hasn't come. All right, let's wait. Since turners didn't make a choice in time, I'm selecting the subject instead. Turners, prepare to say as much as you can. In 3, 2, 1, go. Stop turners, you found them all. What did turners get? Let's take a look. This is a fascinating insight into Turner's brain. Who next? Let's make it you, Unagi. Go for Steve Boo's Chimmy. Go on. Do it as a favor to me. Unagi, get ready to speak on your chosen subject after 3. 1, 2, 3. Your time has expired, Unagi. What did Unagi find? Let's have a look. You even got American. I was not expecting that. What did Unagi miss? It's time to find out. You never mentioned Nucky Thompson. Don't worry, a lot of people missed that one. You know the rules by now, Tyndalls. Let us see how you do this time. Tyndalls, choose something to talk about. Pop, we're all waiting, Tyndalls. Countdown to Christmas commences. 5, 4, 26, 2, 1, go. Alright. Time's up. Amazing effort, Tyndalls. Let's see what you found. Well done, Tyndalls. For a moment, I thought we might run out. These are the virtual flies in the ointment. Tyndalls, would it surprise you to learn that the clues you missed were the ones that indicate superior? Another turn for turners. Get ready. One of these must be described in detail. What will the decision be? Get ready to talk about your chosen subject. Now. Alert, alert. Your playing sequence has ended, turners. Time to see all those clues you uncovered. You've built a big pile of clues, turners. Here are the tiny omissions that rendered your performance imperfect. You missed very few clues, probably the hard ones. Unagi, you get to close out this round. Unagi, what will you choose to talk about? Unagi, tell us all about your chosen subject in 3, 2, 1, go. Like telegrams, vinyl records, and batwing sweaters, your time is over. How well did Unagi perform? Did you really say George McFly, Unagi? I must have been clearing out my cash at the time. What didn't you mention? Let's see. You did not say 1.21 gigawatts. How interesting. Are you ready to see your rankings? Here they come. A round to forget for Unagi. I promise the next one will be better. Humans, let's continue to the next round. In guesstimation, you don't need to know the right answer. You just need to make your best guess. What are you going to choose? $10. As a sign of respect for your enormous age, I shall let you pick the next round. $10. Could I get some input from you here? In which year was the comedy movie Screwed released? You need to guess where the answer lies between these two values. Scroll along the scale, and stop when it feels right. Unagi entered the exact right answer. An amazing achievement that deserves some extra points. The comedy movie The Devil Wears Prada was released in what year? This is quite the lucky streak from Unagi. In which year was the comedy movie Napoleon Dynamite released? $10. Guesswork does not appear to be your strong point. What year was the comedy movie Weird Science released? What will your guesses be? So close, Unagi. The comedy movie Crocodile Dundee was released in what year? perfect answer, Unagi. This rarely happens, so you deserve some extra points. In which year was the comedy movie Spaceballs released? Has anyone got the right idea? Careful, Unagi. Turner's is closing in on the lead. Just before we begin the final round, let's take one more look at the scores. I know Tinned Alls. It's not easy to beat such young and fresh brains. Everything could change now. We're about to face the final round. It's time for the starter round, but not at the start. This is what happens when you let the humans make up the game. As our sole male contestant, Unagi, I am going to give you the chance to show off your intellectual muscles. Pick the next topic. Teo Corporation is the developer behind which arcade game? Sorry, Tinned Alls. Was that question a teeny bit young for you? Sega is the developer behind which arcade game? The arcade game, Golden Axe, was developed by whom? I see you chose arcade games for a very good reason, Unagi. Who developed the 1986 arcade game, Arkanoid? I love most of you, but not you. You know who you are. Who developed the 1982 arcade game, Tron? Excellent run turners. It seems you know arcade games well. In 1982, who developed MS Pac-Man? Right. Let's wait for turners to come back. We need at least 2 players to continue. What should we do now? Okay, we'll put the game on hold until our... Greetings, humans. I am Sally, your host. Prepare to be tripped as you've never been tripped before. Incoming player data. Tyndalls, do you want to change? Indeed. My name database is now up to date. If anyone wants to change their character, just let me know. Activate knowledge systems, humans. The first round is coming up. Let's get it started. The starter round. Let's give this next one to our only male player. There you go, Unagi. You choose the next topic. Who has provided hosting duties for Have I Got News for You? You all knew that one. Cheryl Tweedy is known for being... I suppose you thought that was... Anthony McPartlin is associated with hosting which TV show? That was fast answering, Unagi. perfection from everyone. I am beginning to think you are all robots. Rachel Riley appeared as a contestant on which TV show? So Many Places lost Tyndalls, who is known for appearing on Britain's Got Talent. May not be very fast, but you will. Chris Eubank once appeared on which TV show? You humans are good at this. Who appeared as a contestant on Celebrity Big Brother? Which of these people appeared as a contestant on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here? That's the end of the first round. It's a tense battle at the top, with a tie for. Let's press on. There are plenty more. Trust or bust. Would you trust any of these people? Unagi, you're up first. I wonder how you'll perform. Prepare for cogitation. I will reveal the first question for your consideration, Unagi. Do not answer it at this stage. That bit comes later. Now we've seen the question, it is time to decide whether you think Unagi can answer it correctly. That is... Now the predictions are in. It's time for Unagi to answer the question. Is this the right answer? A correct answer from Unagi. But did you have faith? Turners, you need to work on your team building skills. Try being a little nicer next time. Let's find out how Tyndalls will be judged. What is the name of the transit van in Scooby-Doo? Will your compadre be right or wrong? Decide now. Tyndalls, the time has come to answer the question. I knew Tyndalls would get that one. But did you? That answer was good for everyone. I hope you are all as happy as I am. Turners, how do you feel about being judged? Well, you're about to find out. Which of these is not a character in the sci-fi movie, Star Wars, The Force Awakens? It's make your mind up time. Will your judgments match reality? Turners, please select your answer now. Did you think Turners would fail? Let's see. Tyndall seems to know you all pretty well. Unagi is taking the next turn. The comedy book, The Diary of a Nobody, was written by which author? Poker faces on people. It's time to predict if Unagi will get this or not. Unagi, time to give your answer to this question. Unagi, do you think you've got this? A wrong answer there. But did anyone foresee it? It's nice to see such faith in the opposition, Tyndalls. You've trusted them to get it right every time. Tyndalls, it's your turn to answer a question. Next Level Games is the developer behind which fighting game? Now to make your prediction. Tyndalls, please give your answer now. Is Tyndalls about to prove you right or wrong? Did you guess what Tyndalls would do? People who are too nice will often find themselves walked all over in life. Unagi, take note of these words. Turners, how do you feel about being judged? Well, you're about to find out. Which of these albums did Outkast not release? Does Turner stand a chance with this question? Make your guess now. The predictions are set, so it's time for Turners to give an answer. Did anyone predict a wrong answer there? Apart from me, obviously. Sorry, Tyndalls, your faith wasn't rewarded this time. With trust or bust over, I will now reveal how you are ranked. Some fascinating scoring in that round. Fascinating for me, anyhow. Enough gloating and briefing. Let's have another round. Connections. Simply spot the right answers from the grid. Turners, you haven't had a go at this yet, so you can choose this time. If I had the larynx for a stagey cough, I would do fighting games. All right, Turners, have a go. The connection you selected was Tekken 2. Let's see if your selection was a good one. It's your turn now, Unagi. Interesting choice, Unagi. Do you feel lucky? Tyndalls, can you be correct again? You chose SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. But is your choice correct? The competition hasn't left you much to work with, Unagi. Can you spot a right answer? Your turn, Turners. Can you make the right choice again this time? Fighting games. Unagi, it's your turn to answer first on this board. Is Street Fighter correct? Have you spotted a good answer, Turners? I hope so, because it's your turn. Tyndalls, it's your turn. It's getting hard to avoid the wrong one, Unagi. You found a connection last time, Tyndalls. See if you can do it again. Answer selected. Pick something, please, Turners. Find the fighting games. You can go first this time, Tyndalls. I promise I'm picking contestants totally at random. Your turn next, Unagi. Does past performance indicate future success? You did well last time, Turners. Let's see if you succeed this time. Tread carefully, Tintals. Unagi, choose an answer. Over to you, Turners. Fighting games. I think Unagi should start things off. Make your selection. Was that a good or bad choice, I wonder? Can you improve on your last turn, Turners? I certainly hope so. Oh, you selected that one. How interesting. Will you get it right this time, Tintals? Turners, there's only a few correct answers remaining. You picked out with SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. Is that right? Looks like things are getting tricky. It is time for you to step up, Tintals. Your turn, Unagi. Can you make the right choice again this time? Unagi, you said Soul Calibur 4. Are you right? I expect you would like to know your scores. Here they come. We have a tie for first place. This means you're equally good, or equally terrible. That's enough of scores. Let's play more questions. All in order, the round where you put your answers in the correct sequence. Let's have a fresh face to pick the next subject. Tintals, do your thing. Put these teen dramas in order of how many episodes were produced. Start with the fewest first. Alright, drag round the elements on your device until you think they're in the right order. Order these TV shows by how many episodes were made. Fewest first. Everyone, please welcome your new leader, Unagi. Order these comedy dramas according to when they aired their first episode, starting with the earliest. Put these TV shows in order of how many episodes were broadcast, starting with the fewest number. Rearrange them to make them right. And here's the correct order. Put these TV shows in order of how many episodes. Looks like I may have to unfriend two contestants. Put these TV shows in order of how many episodes were broadcast, starting with the fewest number. My systems report that Tintballs just got one. Has All in Order changed your rankings? You're doing really well, Unagi. The girls definitely aren't letting you win. At all. How could you even think that? Well done to everyone. You're all amazing human beings. It's good to talk. That's why I invented Describe It. Gird your loins, Turners, you're up first. You need to choose something to talk about. Turners, take a look at the grid and make a decision. Cough. We're all waiting, Turners. Turners, are you ready? It's time to... Turners, I will have to stop you there. Time is up. Time to discover how many clues were mentioned. I am glad you got John Goodman. That was my favorite. Never mind what you got, Turners, we want to see what you missed. You forgot to mention Steve Buscemi. Interesting. Remind me to... Unagi, take your turn. Unagi, which of these do you think you know best? Let's hear what you know about your subject. Start talking now. Sorry Unagi, the sands of time have run out on you. Let's see all those clue words you found. You found a more than adequate number of clues. Well done. And what were those tricky remaining clues? Forget about these Unagi. You put in an excellent performance. Get ready to talk, Tyndalls. Tyndalls, which of these would you like to talk about? I'm waiting for you, Tyndalls. Hint hint. Are you ready to upload your thoughts about Toy Story? Ready, set, go. Your turn's ended, Tintles. I hope we have time to go through all the clues you found. Congratulations on a heroic turn, Tintles. Here are those last few clues you missed. You didn't quite conform to my ideal expectations, Tintles. It is Turner's turn again. What will Turners choose to tell us about? Hey Turners, don't doze off. We need your input. Turners, get ready to start talking about your subject in 3, 2, 1, go. Stop talking, please. Your time is up. Let's see all those clue words you found. So many clues. I'm almost impressed. But what did Turners not say? Let's see. Fear not, Turners. Only those with advanced intelligence can find everything. Hello again, Unagi. It's time to speak again. Unagi, please select one of the following. If I had the larynx for a stagey cough, I would do one in your... Unagi, start talking about South Park in 3, 2, 1. It looks like your last second has slipped away, Unagi. Alright, what did you discover? Do you remember saying all the Tunagi? Unlike me, you forgot some facts. Let me show you which ones. Are you kicking yourself now, Unagi? Tyndalls has the honor of finishing this round. Tyndalls, pick out something to talk about. Tyndalls, could I get some input from you here? Time to tell us everything you know about your chosen subject. Go. Time over, Tyndalls. Time to see all those clues you uncovered. A very well done, Tyndalls. Only a few clues prevented you from scoring a perfect turn. What were they? You only missed a few, and if you ask me, they were weird anyway. Was described a good round for you? Let's see. Stop choosing all the old topics. Turners can't get a look in. Yes, those scores were interesting, weren't they? But what will they be after this next round? What's the answer? Give me your best guesstimation. Let's see what happens when we put power in the hands of youth. Turners, it is your turn to pick a subject. In which year did the TV drama Hell on Wheels broadcast its last episode? You can guess any number between these two values by sliding between them. Tyndalls, allow me to present you with last place. In which year did the TV drama Dream Team broadcast its last episode? You're picking that one, are you? When you enter the exact same answer as a fellow player, you'll each receive the same number of points. In which year was cartoon Scooby-Doo Mystery Inc. first broadcast? You have lost your position, Unagi. Can you get back in the running? The talk show Richard and Judy broadcast how many episodes? Unagi decided to go rogue. The comedy TV show The Middle started in what year? What will your guesstimation be? Did you hear about the band called 1023 Megabytes? They haven't had any gigs yet. In which year was Anime Sonic X first broadcast? The top points are shared on this occasion. With our penultimate round complete, it's time to look at the current scores. Youth and wisdom are both on your side, Turners. You must have the latest software upgrade. Forget about these scores now. The final round awaits you. And it looks like we're going to end with the starter round. Oh, you people just like to be contrary, don't you? Unagi, as the only male present, I think you should pick a subject. Which of these movie stars does not appear in the gangster movie, The Departed? I think Turners might be too young to get that one. The tagline, 3 decades of life in the Mafia, was used for which gangster movie? One of the following characters does not belong in the gangster movie Pulp Fiction, but who is it? How things change. Do you remember when Unagi was in the lead? Which actor is the only one not to feature in the gangster movie Pulp Fiction? You've gone from loser to leader turners. I bet this feels good. Sam Ace Rothstein in Casino is played by who? You've all made the same choice. I am making a note of that. You got it, Tentals. This could be your time to leave last place behind. The tagline, "They lost $500,000 at cards but they've still got a future except their sleeve," was used for which gangster movie? Al Pacino appears on the big screen as Tony Montana in which gangster movie? You may be in last place in Tentals, but you are still fighting. For that, I am proud of you. The tagline, "No one stays at the top forever," was used for which gangster movie?